Hi, I'm Shaul Rosenblatt. Welcome to the weekly Dvar. The Torah Portion this week is Vayikra, and it's starting a new book of the Bible, third book, the book of Leviticus, as they say. And it's all about offerings in the temple, and the next kind of few chapters of the Torah. That's what the focus is about. So one of the things that's talked about in this week's portion is the different animals that you can bring for an offering. And while there's a number of animals that can be brought, there's only two types of bird that one can bring as an offering in the temple. One is a pigeon, and one is a dove. And the rabbis explain the reason why those two birds are chosen is because they, as the rabbis say, they're chaste, but they never chase. In other words, they're preyed upon by other birds, but they never prey upon other birds themselves. And they say that it's a human being should be the same. A human being, while we don't want to be preyed upon by others, might happen, but we should never prey upon others ourselves. As horrible as it might be to be preyed upon, to be taken advantage of by other human beings, it's infinitely worse to take advantage of others. I'll give you an example. Somebody steals. Let's say your house is broken into and you're robbed, and there's the horrible thought of someone coming into your house, coming into your home, and taking that which is yours, and you've lost something. You've lost something material. But much worse than the one who is stolen from is the one who's stolen. Because if someone comes and steals from me, I lose something material. I lose something that is replaceable. Probably will be able to get it back one way or another. But he's lost something eternal. He's become a thief. He has to live with that knowledge and the spiritual consequences of what he's done for the rest of his life in this world and in the next. That's a much deeper loss, much deeper pain. There was a story of when I was studying at yeshiva in Jerusalem a number of years ago. There was a Holocaust survivor who came into the yeshiva, into the study hall, and he was screaming in the study hall, why do you sit and study? Why do you learn? Why are you interested in God's Torah? Look at what God did in Europe, and he abandoned the Jewish people, and nobody suffered like the Jewish people suffered in Europe. And it was quite a shocking experience for all the guys there, and one of them kind of stood up and said something to him that really moved him. He said that actually, pointed out to him that the Nazis were actually worse off than you. And he said, what do you mean, don't be ridiculous? He said, well, if that's the case, they weren't worse off than you, then if you had the choice at the time, you would have rather been a Nazi guard at the death camp than be one of the Jewish slaves. And the Holocaust survivor said to him immediately, he said, send me back right now. Send me back today, this moment, and I will be one of the Jewish slaves rather than one of the Nazi guards. It was worth it to him to go back right now and experience what he's experienced all over again, rather than be a murderer. It's so much worse, and the pain of it is so much deeper and so much lasting. And really it applies everywhere in life. If I hurt my spouse, the one that I truly hurt is myself. My spouse will get over it, she'll forget about it, but I have to live with the pain that I've caused. And that's something that you don't get over so easily. A husband who, for example, has an affair might enjoy the experience momentarily and might fool himself to believe that he's not bothered by it, that he doesn't feel badly. But the truth is that the pain that he feels for what he's done will lie buried deep within him for a very long time. I would say for the rest of his life and for eternity. So in the temple we only use pigeons and doves because they never prey on others. They are, so to speak, our role models. The rabbis want us to recognize, the Torah wants us to recognize that the pain of being preyed upon is transitory, is momentary, but the pain of praying, the pain of causing others pain, is deep and eternal. Ultimately, the pain that others can cause us pales into insignificance in comparison to the pain that we cause ourselves when we hurt those around us. I wish you Shabbat Shalom. If you're interested in learning more about Tikun, what we do, and some of the other ideas that we teach, please log on to our website, tikun.co.uk. Thank you.